Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan here. We have a major bombshell today from Bernie Sanders that you do not want to miss, okay? He just came out and he just exposed his true thoughts, and he actually kind of unintentionally helped Donald J. Trump in this election race. But not only that, he's also coming out and saying that he wants to work now with Donald Trump, okay? But at the same time, he's bashing Elon Musk. So we're gonna dive into all of this. Before we jump in, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment your thoughts down below, my friends. Bernie Sanders, not a guy who I enjoy listening to or like, but hey, at the end of the day, this is a very progressive man who's essentially, willing to work with Trump now. Let's tune in.
Let me ask you about another topic, obviously very important to working class voters, the minimum wage. In my one-on-one interview with President-elect Trump, I asked him if he would consider raising the minimum wage. It's been at $7.25 since 2009. He acknowledged it is too low, Senator. He also said it's quite complicated to raise the federal minimum wage. But do you think you can work with President-elect Trump and try to get a deal on raising the minimum wage?
I surely hope so. It is. I tried, I think 2 years ago, to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. We got zero. Not one Republican supported it. We ended up with 42 votes. Look, a $7.25 per hour minimum wage is an absolute disgrace. We have millions of people in this country who are working for starvation wages that cannot afford housing, that cannot afford to adequately feed their kids. So yes, we have got to raise the minimum wage. I would suggest to be $17 an hour, but I hope that we can work in a bipartisan way to finally accomplish that goal. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, work in a bipartisan way. Bernie Sanders surely hopes to work with Trump to raise the minimum wage. Now, at the same time, he's having an absolute meltdown over Trump's major victory and him working with Elon. Let's listen in.
But then, out of nowhere, if you don't do what Elon Musk, want you to do, you're out of office. We are looking at here has nothing to do with democracy. What we are looking at here is oligarchy.
Oligarchy? Are you joking me, bro? Come on. This is not an oligarchy, dude. This is called America, son.
On this resolution. And it was just about ready to be passed. In fact, the Republicans posted it on their website. We were ready to go. But then out of no...
So he's like, oh, the 1,500-page document, we were ready to go. Dude, Bernie, it was so long, people didn't even have enough time to read it. People were also posting about how they were voting on something that they didn't even have enough time to read. And there was all this junk in there. This truly does show Bernie Sanders' colors, that he was all for that first bill, that over 1,000-page one. This is the type of guy who is behind the problem, and he's the causation of all this wasteless spending. This is the type of person why Elon Musk says, no, I need to get in there. We need to do Doge to get rid of this wasteful spending that Bernie Sanders is in favor of.
Nowhere. The wealthiest man in the world, Elon Musk, began tweeting his opposition to this legislation.
Well, maybe you should start listening to the wealthiest people in the world, like Elon Musk, who actually create successful companies. Maybe listen to Donald Trump, is a successful businessman. Why would you not listen to Elon Musk? He's sending rockets into outer space. He's building electric cars that you probably drive. Like, listen to the man.
In fact, he was very blunt about it. He told Republicans that if they voted for this proposal, which they had already agreed to do, he would take out his wallet and spend as much money as it took to defeat them in primaries and drive them out of office. You got that?
Yeah, those are called rhinos, buddy. Like, you're talking about Republican politics like you're a Republican, but you're not. You're a progressive, far-left lunatic. You don't understand the way it works here on the right.
Take a deep breath and appreciate what's going on here. the wealthiest person in the world, who spent at least $277 million to elect Donald Trump in a Republican Congress, has now claimed complete ownership of that party. And what you're saying is, hey, Republicans, forget your constituents, forget your constitutional responsibilities.
He's saying forget your lobbyists. He's saying work for the American people. Stop bowing down to these billionaire donors.
If you don't do what I, Elon Musk, want you to do, you're out of office. And I have the money to do just that. My friends, what we are looking at here has nothing to do with democracy.
Yeah, we heard it before. It's an oligarchy. You know what's crazy? Is that Bernie Sanders has like multiple homes. And he has, do we have it? He's like, I only have 3 homes. Have you guys seen this? He's like, I only have 3 houses. Yeah, I work in Washington 1, live in Vermont 2. I do have a summer cabin. Is this the moment he said it?
Have the best known socialist in the country happens to be a millionaire with 3 houses. What did I miss here?
Well, you'll miss that I work in Washington, house 1.
That's the first problem.
Live in Burlington, house 2.
That's good.
And like thousands of other Vermonters, I do have a summer cabin.
He goes, I have a house in Washington, D.C. That's where I work. I have a house in Vermont, and I have a summer vacation house, okay? I only have 3 houses, all right? I'm relatable like tons of other people. This guy's such a phony. He's a joke.
Forgive me for that.
Have the best known
What did he say at the end?
Forgive me for that.
Forgive me for that. Forgive me for that. I only have 3 houses, okay? This dude's such an, you know what, the perfect name to describe this man? Numbnuts. He's a numbnuts. He's a phony, he's a hypocrite. He's getting mad at Elon Musk for actually trying to help America. What a disgrace. And I'm actually kind of curious to see, because obviously he had to win the election, you know, for the Senate race again. What did he win by? 63%? Oh, he ran as a freaking independent. Interesting. This was in Vermont. Damn, he got like almost every freaking county in Vermont. That's crazy. I don't know why I'm shocked, but you know, just very interesting. You know, Bernie Sanders won the race, but not sure why anyone would want to vote for him. I don't know much about Vermont. I'm kind of interested to see how Vermont went for Trump. Vermont USA electoral map. Oh, Kamala Harris won in Vermont. Interesting. Yeah, honestly the same. There's only like one, like, two red counties here. Yeah, Kamala Harris won also 64% Vermont. Dang, they got a freaking low population. Very interesting. I don't know much about Vermont at all. If anybody's watching here who lives in Vermont, 647,000 people. I mean, that's like less than what's the population of Los Angeles? Yeah, Los Angeles, 3.8 million. I mean, almost over like 6 times as size of Vermont. Maybe it won't have too much of an effect because that is a very small state, but let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Take care. God bless. We'll talk soon.